Hello and welcome to Phantom Brigade. This is the 2.0 release of the game. It's about 2 years old. The people over at Brace Yourself Games have done a major update to the game. Released in 2.0 just recently, and they have a great video basically detailing the changes to the game. I'll link it down in the description below so you can see if you're interested. But we're going to get into this. We're going to try a new game in this. New campaign, can't do a quick start. Just going to go for easy to start. I can always change difficulty later. And let's get right into it. 3 years ago, Boundary Falls Outpost, what is that, Fyrland? Yeah, Fyrland province. Part of the unique thing about this game is it does have pre-planning of your combat routes. So you have a predictive thing, which we'll see booted up here, predictive computer, which allows you to predict enemy movements, and then you can plan yours based on theirs. Initially here in the tutorial though, we just get to move around a little bit and then we end up booting the thing up. So all systems normal, ready to commence testing. Deployment confirmed. The techs want to see if you can push the prediction prototype to a full 5 seconds. HQ, I'm seeing a lot of interference in our data streams. It looks like the northern comms tower might be offline. We're seeing that too. The lieutenant is busy at the town site. Any chance you could check on the tower before commencing the test? All right. General camera movements, can spin around, rotate, all that stuff. This is the unit, can select them, gives me information about the unit, is displayed here, like the different parts of the body, the chest, the legs, and the arms. Also the pilot that's in there as well. So left click and we're gonna run to this spot right now. No prediction yet, haven't booted up that computer. Let's move out. You can see the other one moving out in real time as well. On our way, I swear, if it's just one of those damn birds again. Major, it looks like the power line has been completely severed. How is that even possible? HQ, are you seeing this? Connection error, attempting to reconnect. This doesn't feel right. Let's bring the prediction system online. All right, boot up the prediction system. So this is a timeline, going to display the next 5 seconds. I'll circle the tower, cover my 6. If your system is warmed up and the thing actually works, you should see my predicted movement. And there's his predicted movement. You can see that based on the timeline. By the time we get to there, he's going to finish moving. So, going to use this, and we're going to run over here while he moves over there. And we're going to execute this movement. So we're going to plan in turn-based, and everything's executed in real time, which does mean you can actually crash into other enemies or trip over things, all sorts of stuff. We have a contact. It looks like a Kaskad tank. I'm not detecting any registration or transponder. Attention, you have crossed the border into Fyrland territory. We will provide an escort back to Kaskad Dominion soil. Please confirm. Contact confirmed. Commencing phase 2. Boundary Falls has multiple prototype units on patrol. Try to take them intact. Major, predicting weapons going hot. So we can see now, we're going to move here, but we can see that the tank is also moving throughout this timeline and firing as well. All right, we're going to attack, and we want to attack when he's in the circle there, because that's our best optimal range. So we're going to attack once. Might as well attack a second time. Don't want to overlap these. And you know what? I could probably even attack a third, but it doesn't want me to. We've planned 2 attacks. We're going to just shoot him. And there it executes and go. We got him. Contact destroyed. And 5 seconds is up. What the hell are they thinking? That was an active war. Are comms still down? We need to... Reading multiple Kaskad signatures approaching from the north. Take cover. Some more tanks. So we're going to run over here. Oh, something's coming in on that side. You can see as we run this way, we've got some missiles coming in, it looks like, or something. Maybe an airstrike. All right, let's execute this. All teams continue advance. Weapons free. Secure those prototypes. Level everything if you have to. Major, come in. Multiple signatures are moving on the town site. Request immediate support. Get to the town, cadet. I'll defend this position. All right, little cutscene here. Cadet's gonna run away. Some enemy mechs. And there's my friends. Part 2 of the tutorial. Now we get to try out some different mechs. Multiple units on approach. Treat as hostile. T-minus 5 seconds. So we can see they're all going to run in here. Oh, protect the town. Enemy forces are attacking town. Eliminate them using the 3 units at your disposal. So as we follow this, they're going to start shooting into the town. Not at my guys, but actually into the town. So let's take a look. Let's choose you first. We'll make you run over here. Then you're in optimal range and we can start shooting here. And a second shot? Sure, why not? Now right now in the tutorial, we're not having to worry at all about heat, and that's fine. Next mech, let's choose you. You've got a shield and a shotgun. So we're gonna run you up a bit. Maybe to about here. Actually here. And then we'll blast with the shotgun. And finally, we got this big guy with heavy weapons. He's actually got a laser cannon. He's a little bit damaged, but that's okay. He also has a handgun and handgun. It doesn't show me the ability to attack with the handgun, though. We'll move you a tiny bit up because you've got some really good range. And we're going to start firing right here once I've settled at the tank. 100%. All right, let's see how these turn out. There's the laser firing off, took out the tank. Shotgun firing, and took out the mech too. Perfect. All right, so now these guys are going to move around a bit and they are going to target specific guys. So I think what I'll do with you, actually I got to do the replay first so we can see it all in real time, how it played out. Can slow it down, speed it up, full speed. There we go. And now I can go back to the planning. Now you, I'm going to just fire from here. And we're going to target this guy because he's going to come around. Actually, is he there? If I move this just a little bit. So he's going to come around and I'm going to start blasting him before he has a chance to fire off his cannon at me. I should take him out. All the other guys are firing at... those 2 guys are firing at him. So I need to take one out before they get too close. So let's... Oh, that's this guy. Okay, no, I don't want to shoot with this guy yet. I want to go with him. And the shotgun... blast. Don't move. Shotgun blast. Set it on the timeline. There we go. We're gonna, yeah, do that. We'll even do another shot with the shotgun. And then we're gonna put the shield up right about here, facing this direction to block that. You, I will move you forward a little bit. Just to here. And we're gonna start firing right away too at this guy, because if I can take him out, I only have to worry about the one on the one side. And I should be behind enough of the hill for this other guy to, there we go. Because when the other guy fires, he's going to fire into the hill there. So, good. That should be enough. Might as well fire a third time, just in case. And let's execute these orders. Okay, took out that tank, took out that tank. Firing so many times. Get the shield up, do some blocking. Perfect. Alright, now these guys, he's going to move back and continue firing at me. Which means this guy, you just shoot at him. You should take him out just fine. You, I'm actually going to run you over here. He's getting so far away. That's too far away. Alright, we'll just block just in case. Set up the timeline so he pulls up his shield just in time to deflect it. And then you, when's this guy? He's going to fire way over here. I can probably run and still shoot this guy as I run. Let's do a shot here. Do another shot here. and a third shot here. All right, let's see what happens here. Good. Destroyed that other tank. Now over here, taking a couple shots, but also returning fire and destroying him. Extra shots more than I needed, but hey, might as well take him down instead of having them still around. More Kaskad signatures approaching our position. Detecting 20, 30. Connection lost, reserve relays online, emergency broadcast failed. We're being overrun. All units, evacuate the civilians and fall back. Don't let them get their hands on the prototypes. Here we go. The attack on Boundary Falls was the first of many. Without warning or provocation, the Kaskad domain swiftly overran the neighboring country, the Republic of Fyrland. The annexation was brutal and absolute. Within days, Fyrland's military was reduced to scrap and rubble. The surviving forces fled to whatever safe corners they could find. Armed with only salvaged or rebuilt equipment, they worked together to form a resistance, engaging in covert and guerrilla warfare against their occupiers. Over time, they became known as the Fyrland Freedom Forces, or the 3F. With dwindling numbers, their victories were short-lived, but the 3F had one thing that Kaskad didn't: the prototype prediction technology that had been saved from Boundary Falls. These prototypes were entrusted to a small group of mech pilots who could use it to strike at their oppressors with seemingly supernatural precision and speed. To risk their one advantage, the time had to be right. For the last 3 years, they have remained hidden, waiting for their opportunity to fight back. That opportunity is today. All right, 3 years later. So current time, Headmark, Borderland, Kaskad Dominion annexed, occupied. All right, you peered out at the vast stretch of land before you. Despite years of occupation, it still feels like home. A pilot points to a spot on the map directly ahead of you. Langset. Yeah, Langset, I'll say that. One of Fyrland's remote outposts, now under Kaskad's command. And if your intel can be trusted, home to a mobile base currently undergoing repair. It's time to make your move. So here's the overland map. I can move around again, do the rotations, all that sort of stuff. Got a new thing here, the database entry, I guess it is. So mobile bases are rugged mech transport retrofitted with repair bay and pilot quarters. The mobile base enables the brigade to strike with precision and escape before the enemy can respond. So got the details of our current operations in the top corner here. This is the destination I want to go to, and I can right click on it. It gives indicator, and then when I right click it moves. I can also pause the game as well. Don't know how to increase the speed yet. I don't know if we can. So we're going to head off to Langset and go for the mission. Now, I only have my 2 guys kind of gliding across the ground. And here we go. Langset. Once a remote mine way up in the Headmark Highlands, Kaskad forces repurposed it as a repair yard for some of their larger armored vehicles. Those were the early days of the occupation. Now, aside from a small patrol, it seems nearly abandoned. Your mech frames haven't had a tune-up since before the invasion, but they should have no trouble here, especially when they're equipped with the prediction system. One of your pilots spots the old Kaskad mobile base settled into a repair bay, ripe for the taking. It's time to move in. So we can see we've got an on-site contact, 1 enemy squad, and then we got a drop contact, incoming drop ships detected. It's a level 1, 1-star danger. So let's suit up and go in. Got a preview of the map here, taking a look at the area. That's probably the enemies I have to take out. 1 tank, 2 tanks. And here are my guys right over here. I only have 2 units right now. Okay, this is what we've been training for. If we can capture that mobile base, we'll be able to repair and refit these rusty mechs. Control, we're seeing 2 mechs approaching from the west. I'm getting a negative response on IFFs, treating these signatures as hostile. Okay, quick execution. Thanks to your prediction system, the patrol should pose little threat to our mechs. Check the predicted enemy actions, avoid incoming fire, and strike once in range. More mission status and also objectives in the corner here. Need to eliminate the enemy as quick as possible. Got reinforcements coming in 2 turns. All right. So taking a look, those guys are just moving out into those positions. So I want to definitely run up. This is my shotgun guy. Let's run him way over here. And we're going to start firing. Now, I'm going to have to start dealing with heat now. We can see attacks generate heat. Keep an eye on the timeline and heat indicators. Space attacks to let the heat dissipate to avoid damage. So if I attack again right away, we can see we're cranking up heat. We're going into the heat warning there. So we'll actually be keeping heat going. So I actually don't want to do that right now with this guy. We're going to run you. Let's run you over to here. And you can begin firing. Maybe I can get off 2 shots at this guy. I know the first shot's kind of inaccurate. Nah, it's pretty hot. What about the sidearm? Generates a lot less heat, but it also has a lot shorter range. We'll fire it a couple times. Should be fine. My heat's still low enough, I think. Maybe I should take this one off. So generate a bunch of heat, goes down, generate a bunch of heat. Yeah, that's probably good. And it's actually in a better range for that too. Right about there. All right, let's see how this goes. Took him out right away. Didn't even need to fire the sidearm. It's perfect. All right. Next guy, he is doing what? He's gonna fire at him. Okay, so you're gonna want to put your shield up right about there. And I can move in closer while it's doing that. I can probably, after he's done, fire off a blast and not have to worry about heat too much. Now let's have you run over onto this side and you'll start firing here. Can I do a second attack? Yes, without worrying about heat. Perfect. 2 attacks. Okay, this tank should go down pretty quick. Shield up. He missed anyways. Spoiling those old mechs? Ha! Is this supposed to be Fyrland's resistance? Let's put them in the ground and report to command. Okay, so he's got one guy coming in. He's gonna blast me. So let's do something fun with him. We're gonna run at this guy, gonna charge him before he gets to fire, and we're gonna slam into him with my shield. Because there's a collision happening right in here. And that with the shield should knock him back and only do damage to my shield, hopefully. I'm gonna run you up here. After the collision, I am gonna start firing right about here. He's actually gonna bounce back is my guess. Let's give it a go. Shield up and slam. Oh no, might be in the way of my guy might be in the way. He is. Oops. Friendly fire. It is a thing in this game. All right. He's now gonna fire again. So I'm actually gonna move you back as I put up my shield. Right there, blocking, and I will fire off here. That clears the line of fire from my other guy, who can move in a little bit, just get him in optimum range, and start firing as well. Twice. Target there. Perfect. And second shot. Didn't take him out. Oh, he's shooting again. Oh no. I didn't see that in the timeline. Shoot. Okay, you're taking more damage than you should. Let's get the shield up again. Is he gonna fire a second time? No, he's not. Okay. We will attack after the shield's down. Blast here. You can come over this way. Run to here. And start firing there. All right. Oh, his attack was finished. Okay. There we go. Finally destroyed it. All right, not too bad. Took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. All clear. Looks like we've got them before they managed to get the word out. Let's salvage what equipment we can and then get this crawler up and running. Victory, no targets remaining. After each mission, you can review key metrics, the state of your squad, and available rewards. So here's the key metrics. How long it took, 25 seconds. I want to have battles as quick as possible because the less damage I can take, the better. We'll continue on. So here's the pilots. They now get experience. He's feeling okay. He's got 0 fatigue right now, but he will get some fatigue. There's some health loss and frame integrity I lost on this one. Oops. It's probably from the shots that she took. It's the type of mech. Now here's where we get some stuff given to us. We got a new shotgun and we got a new rifle. They're just rewards for the fight. After that, we have salvage we can get. Salvage costs points, so we can confirm what ones we want. Just skip through. So yeah, there's a budget. There's a torso. There's a shot or the blaster again. This one's a level 2 with something. So it's damaged because I destroyed it. I can only take so much, but I can also compare this to, I think it's this guy. Yeah, I can compare the two weapons. Looks like they're pretty similar. This one is a little bit more unit damage than this one. Overall, per attack, per hit. Yeah, pilot damage is reduced. Probably can, same range and stuff. I don't think I need that, so I'll just salvage it. Let's get some new legs, because I think those would be good. And here's what the legs look like in comparison. All right, come on, let me go back to this. Legs and legs. So about the same. Oh, interesting. This one, oh, because it's damaged, probably it is less integrity than the ones I currently have equipped on him, and a lot less than on this guy. So that's interesting. We will take the legs, and can we salvage? I can take an arm and salvage another arm. Yeah, let's do it. Confirm the salvage. The mobile base is creaky from disuse, but still otherwise intact. Inside the giant crawler, there's ample space to accommodate pilots and crew, complete with a mech bay. It won't be cozy, but it'll serve well as a home for you and your crew. We now have the mobile base. We can go in to take a look at the units here. This is where we can edit units. He's crouched down. Okay, let's edit. Now he's back up. And this is where I can add the new stuff I got. So I did get a new assault rifle that's currently equipped. Here's the ones that I have here. So if I click on this one, you can see that it changes my mech level. Yeah, all that extra stuff. But if that's the switch. So this is the one that I currently have. This is the one that this is one I equipped. This is the old one. You can see that overall it has less range, less damage. It does have more unit damage per hit, but less unit damage per attack. Yeah, that's about right. So overall, this is a better weapon. The torso and stuff, this is a better torso. Yeah, this new one has more integrity, which is not bad, but I think I'm going to give it to my shotgun guy. I think my shotgun guy needs more integrity on everything. So let's go to him. We're going to switch that over here. Just changing out the rifle on this guy. Now we got a new shotgun. This one has a little bit more range and does more damage overall. So we'll switch to a new shotgun. Didn't get a shield. Did get a new torso, which is better just for integrity. Got new legs, again, better. And I did get one arm I can put on, which again has more integrity. Let's put it on my shotgun side. There we go. Keeping the colors that it's already set here. Do I want to paint either of these guys? Maybe. Let's take a look at the paint on this guy. I do like the red overall, but I don't like the stripes on it. That's too red. Too much like a salmon, that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, fully gold. Oh, the orange is kind of nice. Oh, I already have a guy who's orange. What about blue? Blue is one of my favorites. That's kind of nice. Ooh, some definite interesting colors, sets. Let's go with this one. Okay. All right, back we go from painting. So we got our 2 mechs, the longbow and the protector. Back out and back to the province. As the crawler systems hum to life, you immediately notice a blip on the scanners. It's a distress call sent from a civilian radio in 3F frequencies. Kaskad forces have begun to move into a local village, no doubt in response to your attack on the outpost. There's no time to waste. So there's the new one. That's the next waypoint I have. Sure, let's zip on over there. Oh, there's something up here. What is this? Let's go up there. You can see that this province looks like it's separated from the others. I know from watching the video that was put out about the changes that they do have a different overland map. I think that you can travel between them on a bigger map, but yeah, haven't got to that point in the game yet, so I guess we'll see. Wish there was a way right now to speed this up. I think I remember there being a way to speed it up in the previous one. It'll probably come online once we've finished with this this territory, because it is kind of like a tutorial territory as well. Alright, you come across a massive concrete tunnel disappearing into the hillside, likely another entrance to the mining complex. The driver, visibly relieved, jumps out of their seat and rushes downstairs to check the suspension. The old metal beast has been surprisingly cooperative so far, but after years in storage, there's no shortage of things for your engineers to check. Should we check out the mine? Asked one of the pilots. Considering our proximity to Langset, there might still be some equipment inside. Yeah, let's search. Some old equipment had been stashed in the entrance to the tunnel, but your squad reports that they have found a small storage area off the side. You look out of the window and see a crew dragging a large crate through the grass. What do we get? We got some new legs, some Nox legs. All right, let's go in and equip those. Go to the units. I'll edit you. And legs. There they are. So the Nox legs are better at dissipating heat, and they have less mass. So that means I should move faster. Yeah, it does increase my, increases my power overall, my speed. That's speed that gets increased because the mass goes down. Well, this other guy actually is really slow. He's got a speed of 12. So what if I switch out the legs for these? Yeah, that looks better. Goes from a 12.5 to a 13.1, sure. Then I can put the heavier legs or the other legs on you instead, which increases the integrity here and doesn't change anything else. So this guy is at a level 1.3. You're at a level 1.7, which is even better. All right, let's go back to the province, and we're gonna head over to the village. Click on the village. I can see approach, interact. We got on-site contact, and we got drop shit. Guarantee rewards. We're gonna go reward container and some camp supplies when I finish this mission. So let's go into it. Slow moving across the map. Definitely know there was a way to speed up your mobile base in the previous game. There was a whole research section too in crafting, so we'll see how much of that's still intact the same way. Alright, the crawler stops at the outskirts of the village. The briefing table in front of you lights up with enemy signatures and topographic scans. We can't go into this guns ablazing as usual, a pilot says to another. This isn't a base or battlefield. These are people's homes. Well, let's suit up. So mobile base can scan the site in advance, revealing valuable intel. Customize your squad depending on the mission, and local terrain can be key to victory. Got the environment we can review here, what's going to happen in there. This is the holo table of what it looks like. I think those are probably the enemies. And then I can select my mechs here and my pilots. These are the only mechs and pilots I have, so yep, we're going to go, and we're going to deploy right away. Liberation mission. Two of us up top. This isn't the best place for a fight, Commander. Lead the enemy away from the buildings. Fyrland Freedom Forces should be here soon. They're bringing indirect weapons. Well, I missed what that said. Not every fight takes place on the field or a military installation. From time to time, you need to deal with enemies in civilian areas. Avoid using civilian buildings as cover to protect them from damage. Leaving a city in ruins can complicate your campaign, reduce rewards, worsen your relationships with the resistance forces, or outright failing the mission. Okay. There's a line of sight. These guys can't see me right now, but that's okay. We're gonna go in. You are the first one. Yeah, we'll run you down. You know what? If I run over here, I can start firing probably and miss the building. Absolutely. Now I got a new button here called Eject Pilot. Don't want to do that unless there's a real problem with my mech. So let's avoid that. I want to run you down as far as I can here. Can't really shoot much or anything, but gonna run like crazy. Kind of repositioning around. Fire away. Oh, nice. Oh, I think did I take off his arm? I totally took off his arm. Approaching the LZ, 5 seconds away. Glad to join the fight, Commander. So somebody's coming in. That's this guy. He will get in here and then do some running. He's gonna land on the building. That's kind of cool. You guys, he's gonna run through you, try and get close to him. He's firing off what looks like a missile as well. The tanks are not moving. Interesting. So, can I get you out of the way by running you here? I think so. And then we can shoot. So get here at you. Might hit the building. It's blocked. That's blocked as well. I need to get a little further over. Still says I'm blocked. Okay, so let's change my run. Let's come even further over to here. And that's when I'll fire. Yeah, not blocked this time. You, on the other hand, let's run you and do the slam into this guy. Move to here. And from there, we'll run up this way. Putting the shield up when we come into contact. Right about there. And then fire off a single shotgun blast at him as well. He should be in front of me at that point in time. Alright, let's see how this turns out. Let's see the other guy coming in. Oh, there's the other guy landing. Yep, crashed into him. Shots deflecting a lot. Alright. He's crashing. Is he done? He's going to limp and then he's going to eject. So it's not even really worth me doing anything right now. Okay. I could just ignore him. Let's go with, yeah, you. We're going to move you back. This guy's coming forward. And we'll do some retreating fire here. Shoot there. And we'll shoot here. So he'll be there. Hopefully that's enough to take him out. You're going to run all the way over here. You're going to wait a second because you're firing. And then you're going to run over here. Now that building is going to take some shots, which kind of isn't good. I don't want to move you anywhere. Don't want to... I can move you back a bit. And you know what? Let's give him a blast just to get rid of him even quicker. That one I don't like too much what it's doing. I'm going to take some damage to one of the buildings, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see what happens here. Alright, well, it worked out okay. Now, who is he going to fire? He's going to fire at him again. Alright, you should not run that way, dude. Can I take over your... Yes, I can. You're going to come back this way, because I don't want him firing at the building. Is that going to be enough out of the way? Kind of. It's going to do some damage to that building there. That's not great. Alright. Take a shot here. And then you... You know what? You can take a shot right here. Then you can move out of the way. Oh, is he gonna... Actually, hang on. I'm in the way. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the shield up. And then I'm going to start running. Actually, I can wait for a second. Right about there. Then I'll start running. I'm going to run over here just to clear line of sight, line of fire. Wait a second. Am I in the way? No, if I move up, that's better. And then I'll shoot him here. You, on the other hand, let's run you to here. All the way to here, actually. And then we'll fire at this guy here. All right, let's see what happens. All right, well, that worked good. Don't think I did much damage to the town, so that's good. A couple houses a little destroyed. What on the backside of this one? Oh, this didn't take any. This one took some damage, and that's it. Okay, not too bad. All right, victory. 20 seconds. Okay, it's all good. Continue on. What do we get? You got fatigued. And you probably took some structural damage. Frame integrity took a little damage, yeah. We got camp resources and some Nox legs and some Nox legs. Medium and light. Got a cluster missile, which is that. And we've got a new shield. Sweet. This is a new perk. Some of these have perks on them, which is increases their specials. These are all plated. That means you get as a perk random modification with many possible variants. Don't know what the difference is here. This one seems to just have more structure. All right, out of this stuff, do we care much about any of this? Could probably use another Everest arm. Any of these have positive traits? No. Oh, this does. Oh, this is just a reactor. I'll get another one of the torsos. And I could actually get another arm and salvage the legs and I'd be fine. All right. Confirm salvage. One of the pilots leaps down from their mechs, raising cheers from the rest of the crew. Everyone's in high spirits, but you can tell that they need to rest. The med bay and the repair systems are finally up and running. It's time for a short stop. Rest and recovery. Taking care of your squad is key responsibility as a commander. With the mobile base and supplies at your disposal, you can finally attend to injuries, let your pilots rest, and repair the mechs. All right, this is the overview corner that I can use to rest here. These are the mechs that I have and any damage they have. So this one has a little bit of frame damage. This one is 100%. And then this is my pilot's. He's kind of fatigued, and so is he. All right. We want to rest these guys up, so we're going to set up camp, and we can select up to 3 things, mechs and pilots, to deal with. I can have a maximum of 3 mechs and a maximum of 3 pilots right now. So I'm going to rest both the pilots, and I'm going to repair this mech, and let's start. Confirm the camp. 6 hours of camping, not too bad. Should be like 5 in the morning when we're done here. Updates, what's fixed, repair bay. This effect is based on hope level, gained when you progress the campaign, and lost when the enemy gains the upper hand. So I got some extra stuff. That's cool. All right. Rest stop has multiple effects. Let's move out. Oh, we got new things. We got a demolition. And we got a tank ambush. But I think that is a pretty good place to put a stop in right now for just a first look at this. I am going to play some more of this. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching me play through this. And yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching my videos. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.